Today we're going to play 4-player Pinochle. Object. Your team must score 150 or more points by combining points from melds and counters. Those are won during trick-taking. This is a team game, so you need 4 players split into 2 teams of 2 sitting opposite one another. What you need? A 48-card Pinochle Deck, which is made by combining 2 copies of the 9 through aces in all 4 suits. That means you have 2 aces of hearts, 2 nines of spades, and so on. You will definitely also need a score pad. Yep, it's a weird deck. You have 9 through ace and double of everything. Nothing below 8 though. The card ranking is also a little strange. From low to high, the cards rank 9, jack, queen, king, 10, ace. Yes, 10s are higher than kings, but not higher than the aces. This is important to remember both during playing and bidding. Aces, 10s, and kings are called counters. They're special. Each are worth 1 point toward the trick-taking phase of a round. Queens, jacks, and nines are non-counters, which means they're used to win tricks or form melds, but have no value when scoring tricks. That might take a little practice, but just remember king, 10, ace. Those are your high cards, and they're special because they are worth points. Setup. Pick a dealer and deal all 48 cards, so each player gets 12. The correct way to deal in this game is 3 cards at a time. When the cards are dealt, organize your hand by suit, rank, and then make eye contact with your partner like you're plotting something, because you are. However, you can't speak to your partner about game strategy. Gameplay. A round of Pinochle has 3 main stages: the bidding, the combo scoring, and then playing the 12 hands or tricks for counters, which again are the cards king, 10, and ace. After the round is done, add up all the sums for the round. If no team has passed the 150 points yet, keep playing until one team has. The bidding. All 4 players bid or pass, starting with the player to the left of the dealer, and it goes clockwise around the table with players either increasing the bid or passing. You bid not on how many hands you can win, rather the amount of points you believe you and your team can win between the combo making phase and winning high point earning tricks. Because there are 24 possible counters. Again, those are the kings, 10s, and aces, plus 1 extra point for winning the last hand. That gives you 25. So most styles of Pinochle start bidding at 20 or more, and they can go up into the high 30s. So if the first bid is 21, the next player would have to bid 22 or more to stay in the bidding. If you pass, you're saying, I can't make this bid. And when it comes back around to you, you can't again bid until the next round. If all of the non-dealers pass on their first bid, the dealer must bid at least 20. Whoever has the highest bid after all of the others have passed is known as the declarer, and they will lead off this hand, plus they get a few special abilities. First off, the declarer declares the supersuit, and they trade 3 cards with their partner. The supersuit or trump suit, that's the suit they feel they can win the most points with, and it grants that suit power over all the others this round. If you have an official Playing Games suit decider die, flip it to the suit of the declarer's choosing. If you don't have one, you can buy it right here. Next, the declarer's partner hands over their 3 best cards. The partner of the declarer hands the 3 cards off first. The declarer decides which they want to keep, if any, and then hands 3 cards of their choosing back to their partner. That team now has the pressure to hit the bid they just made. Note that in some versions you can pass 2 or 4 cards at this stage. Make sure you agree on the handoff amount before you begin play. It should be 3 though. Alright, the bidding phase is now done. We're on to combo scoring. So what exactly are we bidding on? There are 24 cards of value during the trick-taking gameplay. They are the previously mentioned counters, the kings, 10s, and aces. But that's only half the story with Pinochle. This game has a lot more points you could win in the combo phase. Note that sequences and scoring methods are not universal, but I'm going to give you the way that I like to play, which I find to be simpler and thus superior. But you do you. In the combo phase, all players take the cards they have in their hand to see if they can arrange them to make 1 or more point-earning combos. Those are scored individually in your own hand. At this phase, you don't share cards with your partners. But after this scoring is complete, you combine your scores together as a team. Some of the combos rely on the round's supersuit. Let's go through them now. The best combo is a run in the supersuit. If you have the ace, 10, king, queen, and jack of the supersuit, you earn 15 points. Should you have that twice, that's 150 points, which is very rare and an instant win for your team. The other combo that relies on the supersuit is a married couple. That's the king and queen of the supersuit. In this case, hearts. 1 in hand gets you 4 points. 2 gets you 8. A common marriage is a king and queen of the same suit, which is not in that round's supersuit. like this or this. 1 gets you 2 points, 2 gets you 4. All additional common marriages are 2 points each. Next we have 4 of a kind. That's the same ranked card in all 4 suits, like this, all 4 aces, or this, all 4 jacks. These are also known as arounds. And a round of aces earns 10 points for one, or 100 points for both. And a round of kings is 8 points or 80 for both. A round of queens, 6 points for the first, 60 for both. And a round of jacks, 4 points for one, 40 for both. There are no rounds for 9s and 10s. The titular Pinocle refers to the pairing of a queen of spades and a jack of diamonds. Just those, no others. 1 gets you 4 points, or both gets you 30. Lastly, we have the 9 of the supersuit, which is called Dies, even though the original German calls it Dix. But people call it Dies because they don't want to say Dix. If you have 1 9 of the supersuit, you get 1 point. In Pinochle, you can have 2 Dies, and that's worth 2 points. So what if you could have a run of a royal marriage and an all-around of queens? Do you have to choose one or the other? Actually, no. You can borrow cards in your same hand to make multiple combos with overlapping cards. The exception is taking more than 1 card out of a sequence. For example, you could have a run in the supersuit like this, and you can use the queen from it for an all-around of queens. But you can't score both the run and a royal marriage, as you would be taking more than 1 card from the combo to make up that royal marriage. Each combo sets a set number of points and will stay visible to all players at this stage. These points are added immediately, and for the declaring team, these are the first step toward making your bid. So this does count for your bid. If your bid was 20 and you get 10 in combos, well, you're halfway to your bid. Each team lays out their combos at the same time. Only the necessary cards to prove the combos are revealed. Leave the others in your hand. After these scores are recorded, the face-up cards now go back into the player's hands. Phase 2 of this round is now done. Phase 3. Now, players will play 12 tricks or hands. Only kings, 10s, and aces are worth points, remember. And each is worth 1 point towards your bid. Winning the last trick is also worth an extra point. After this happens, we will combine these with our combo scores from earlier from Phase 2. And here's how we play for counters. This third and final phase of the round starts with the declarer leading off with any card. Typically, they'll lead with the ace of the supersuit. You play 1 and only 1 card at a time in this phase. Play moves clockwise, and each player places just 1 card into the middle. The highest card played and the lead suit wins the trick. The winner collects the cards and leads the next hand with any card they'd like. The highest card played and the lead suit wins the trick unless a supersuited card is played. If a supersuited card is played, the highest card in that suit wins the hand. Don't forget, the special card ranking in Pinochle is, from low to high, 9, Jack, Queen, King, 10, and Ace as the highest card. The 10 is weird. All players must follow the suit that led the hand. If a player doesn't have a card in the led suit, but does have a card in the supersuit, they must play a supersuited card, even if they don't want to. If they have neither the lead suit nor the supersuit, they may play any card they'd like. You are not required to win the hand, also known as the trick, but you must follow suit if you can. What if 2 cards of the same rank are played, like these 2 aces of clovers? It is the first highest card played which wins the hand. This goes for all the ranks. The player who wins the 12th and final hand earns 1 additional point. When all the cards have been played, you and your teammate count up the value of all the counters you've earned together. Remember, counters are just the scoring cards, aces, 10s, and kings. Each one is worth 1 point. Add that score to your round's combo score, and that becomes your total score for the round. Unless the bidding team missed their predicted bid amount. If they were short on the bid, even by 1, they not only score nothing this round, but also go negative the amount of points they may have bid. That means any combos you scored or any counters, well, you don't count them. Instead, you count the negative amount of your bid. So don't miss your bid. For example, if we bid 27 and we got 26 in points from the counters and the combos combined, well, we don't make those 26 points. Instead, we go negative 27 because that was our bid. We missed the bid. Don't miss your bid. Subtract that amount from their game score, and you can go below 0. Separately, the non-declaring team keeps all of the points they've earned because they don't need to match a bid. There is one exception, however, the shutout penalty. The non-declaring team can have their combo score erased and earn nothing for the round. They don't go negative, but they could earn 0. This happens if they fail to earn a single point during the counter phase. If that occurs, they score nothing for the round, even if they did well during the combo phase. That gets erased to 0. After all scores have been tallied, add them to your running game total. If either team has 150 or more points, the highest scorer wins the game. If not, keep playing rounds until one team reaches 150 or more points. Again, the first team to 150 or more points wins. Tiebreaker, the declaring team wins. You can play to other final scores if you want a faster or slower game. Some players still play with the old-fashioned scoring, where the final score is 1,500 points. Basically just add a 0 to the end of every score, so if it was 1, it's 10, if it's 8, it's 80, and so on. I don't know what value it brings, it just makes the game harder to add up. Strategy. When you're the declarer, I'd recommend you lead with your super-suited aces and then 10s, if you have both aces. Because players must follow suit, if I can deplete their stock of super-suited cards early, I can usually easily control the whole round. If you don't have both aces of the supersuit, be careful. An opponent might still be holding one and could take one of your high-value counters. Once you're confident the other players are out of their super-suited cards, you can usually play your aces and other suits without worrying about them being trumped. If your teammate is the declarer, remember that you're playing as a team. When it looks like your partner is going to win the trick, try to feed them your counters. There is no benefit to holding on to those points for yourself. Your declaring teammate is going to have a much stronger hand. If your teammate wins, you both win. The card exchange lets the declarer improve their hand and hopefully form stronger combos. In other words, if I was the declarer, my partner would want to give me their very best cards of the round. They don't want to hold good cards back from me. Giving the declarer good cards will help both of you guys win as a team. You may also want to feed them aces from other suits to give them the possibility of an aces all-around combo or other high combos. If you are the declarer, you could make a strong impact by sending back some of your cards that are useless to you but might get your teammate some combos. If you have only one half of a married couple or a Pinocle, send it to your teammate. There's a chance that they can use it to score a combo themselves. When bidding, don't focus on only having a single powerful suit. Look at your potential combos as well. A hand with marriages, arounds, and other strong melds can generate a large portion of your bid before the counter phase. Sometimes a so-so trick-taking hand can still support a strong bid because of its combo potential. 4-player Pinocle with super suits and combo scoring is one of the deepest, tightest, and most satisfying card games out there. It's ancient and it's great. If you haven't tried it yet, it's worth playing. If you already have, you know how good this game is, and you're just watching this video to look for mistakes. Did you find any? Do you play it differently or just want to say hi? Leave a comment below. Please subscribe, like, and share to help this channel grow. You are great. See you next time on Playing Games.